Please state your name and affiliation.
The name is David Cox. I'm a technical manager for Reederei Nord, BV.
David, it's kind of the perfect storm with freight rates where they are and regulations mandating the installation of various bits and pieces of kit. It just couldn't be more of a perfect storm.
You must have overheard me talking to somebody else earlier. That's exactly the situation we're in. I think as an industry, not just shipping industry, but industry overall, needs to improve their standing in the environment, and the shipping industry needs to play their part, certainly. It is a very unfortunate time for the various rules and regulations to come in. Big ticket items at possibly the worst time for shipping.
Now, what is clear is that a transition has to be made. From a technical standpoint, what can you do to remain compliant without actually making that big financial commitment too early?
Obviously, from our point of view, it's good to keep things simple if we can. We have to bear in mind the typical lifespan of the ships that we're talking about and make the right investment choice. Working with bodies such as the various shipping chambers helps us a lot, and I think we have to work together as an industry.
What, to your mind, are the key pitfalls?
The biggest pitfall is uncertainty. Uncertainty, certainly in terms of regulations and various national regulations. It would be nice to see the IMO take a leading role in the decision making, and for other national states and bodies to actually follow suit and influence IMO's thinking rather than shooting off on their own.
How much of a concern are rogue port states when it comes to the port state control and enforcement?
Generally not such a big concern as it might sound. Yes, it is a concern, but that will always be a concern, and it will be a concern in absolutely any field, not just in terms of the current changes in regulations.
And finally, your company is leaning more towards scrubbers or low sulfur or even LNG?
We consider everything. But at the moment, I would say that our strategy is geared towards use of compliant fuels, but we don't close the doors on anything.
And truly, finally, David, how have you found today's conference?
As usual, Eben, very good, very productive, very interesting, and it's good to meet some very interesting and knowledgeable people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.